Peace, what up YouTube? You here with your boy Wrench Turner for the very first episode of Shop Talk with Wrench Turner. This episode is being brought to you by Boston Bridges. Go check out everything that's on the line at bostonbridges.com. Go through, cop some merch, sign up for the newsletter, all that good stuff. As you can see, I'm in my second home. This is where I spend a lot of time at, putting things together, building things, making things happen. Not only for myself, but for my clients. This is a bit different for me because I'm normally not the one talking to the camera type thing. So y'all bear with me as I go on this journey of not only becoming a YouTuber, but being vocal about the things that I do in the shop. Being a motorcycle mechanic, like, I love everything about it. I love riding, I love tinkering, I love mechanics, I love putting things together, I love building motors and all of the above. The city that I stay in, Bull City, y'all already know. You know what the horn's about. I service a lot of people's bikes out here. A lot of people know me, and for the most part, you know, when people need something, need help, need assistance, they call me, and 9 times out of 10, I get them out of a jam. I love doing it. It's not about the money for me, you know. I love making money, but I love seeing somebody's face when I call them or I text them and say, yo, your chariot is ready. And they hit me back with exclamation point, exclamation point. They you know, I love what I do, you know, and I love the clients' reactions, and that's, I guess, the biggest part of why I do what I do. I even, of course, taught my son how to work on small engines. He started out with small engines. This little guy right here sitting next to me is his very first build, and that was a journey in itself, just watching him learn how to put it together, learn how to figure it out, and, you know, just really be able to sit back on the sidelines and, you know, not only be a father, but be a on-looking mechanic, teaching a young mechanic, you know. You know, I've taught several guys how to maintain their chariots, because, you know, everybody should know how to maintain the vehicle that they out there depending on day in and day out. Like, some people look at their bikes like this recreational thing, and I mean, I know that it's classified as this recreational thing, but there were some people whose livelihoods depend on their motorcycles, and some people that couldn't go a day without being on their motorcycle. There was a big point that I was one of those people, you know, and as we move forward with me having a channel, with me having a page, I am going to share content with you guys and show you, you know, my spills and my wrecks and my accidents and the things that I went through to overcome those things. Now, you know, being the age that I am, I've been riding literally almost all my life. I got more than 35 years on two wheels. Facts. I have about roughly 30 years plus tearing motorcycles down, working on them, fixing them, maintaining them, you know, just making sure that mine was good. And not only just mine, but working on my friends' bikes and making sure they're good, because, you know, when you're small and you ride with your boys, you know, you want your boys to be good too. So, yeah, I used to work on a lot of my boys' bikes when I was small. We used to have fun, man, riding somewhere everywhere. Like, you know, for those of you that don't know, I grew up in New York, I grew up in Queens and Brooklyn, and a point came that, you know, I had to come down south and live here because that was a family choice. So it was what it was, and I have literally no quarrels about how my life turned out, where I ended up living, and where I ended up going to school at, and all those things. Like, so I have no quarrels about that. Just to make one thing like perfectly clear, like, I'm not the troll, I'm not the clout chaser, I'm not none of those things. Like, I'm a straight to the point type of guy. Like, I like intelligent people, I like intelligent conversation. I like dealing with people who deal with logic as opposed to ignorance. And, you know, if you're not making sense, or if you haven't thought about what you're saying before you say it, then me and you probably are not going to get it. And that's just what it is. I'm really looking forward to meeting with, you know, other motorcyclists and other gearheads, because, you know, if I got this big love for motorcycles, of course, you know, I already like cars and trucks and, you know, basically anything with a motor. Like, I like RC cars, I got several of them. It's just a lot of stuff that I've been molded to like, and things that I've been introduced to in my short lifespan that I've come to love. Unfortunately, you know, I live in a city where it's a lot of jealousy and it's a lot of hate, and I'm not one to really elaborate on it or say this should be this or this should be that. The only thing that I focus on is staying in my lane and moving how I move. And I really don't care how other people move, as long as how you move and ain't affecting me and mine. I don't know, I just come from a statute of peace. I come from a level of peace. I've always been raised around peace and everything that peace has to offer, you know, and a lot of my interactions or dealings with violence had to do with being in the street, dealing with others that saw that violence was the fit for situations. I wasn't introduced to racism until I was literally living in the South type. I didn't know it, I didn't see it living in New York. So it's a lot of things that I can honestly say that I'm more or less blind to, because honestly, those things were never prevalent in my life, and those things weren't shown to me to the point that I felt like I had to defend myself against them. So you know, I just tend to look at life from a broader perspective, and from the perspective of I'm on a positive wave, so I don't expect everybody else to be on a positive wave, but I expect what I give to be reciprocated to me. So, you know, this being my first real post, like if you look on my page, I got music on my page from before when I was really into music and doing music heavy. Not to say that I'm not doing music now, because I'm still doing music now. I'm just doing it on a different level. I'm playing the background and, you know, just producing, engineering, writing for people, and, you know, more or less loving life from that perspective. I've had a lot of fun doing music and meeting people, meeting celebrities, and selling the amount of records that I sold, and being on the chitlin circuit and opening up for people. And I've had a lot of fun doing that, you know what I mean? But when I look at everything, when it boils down to it, and, you know, when the point came around to me saying that I'm going to have a page, I'm going to be in front of the camera, I said, I'm going to focus on what I love. And what I love is bikes, motors, things that go fast. So, like I said, as I begin this journey of being a YouTuber, like I said, just bear with me, and I hope that you guys have fun. I hope that you guys laugh. I hope that you guys can go through all of the emotions going through and seeing the things that I've had to deal with, and life as it is now. I don't know, my camera look a little crooked, but even if it is, this is the very first video. My tripod is top notch, my camera's top notch, working with the Canon PowerShot. I got other cameras, what is it, the GoPro. I got another camera. My son is about to be getting a camera, Sony, I forget the name of it. So definitely got cameras, and gonna be getting different cameras and whatnot. So like I said, this video is brought to you by Voice and Bridges. Go check out the merch, voiceandbridges.com. That's my son's clothing line. I'm an instrumental part in it. I'm just, once again, playing the background and loving how things look from behind the scenes. So those of you that know me and support me, I salute you very, very much so. Those of you that don't know me and look to support me, I salute you also. This will definitely be a roller coaster ride for me. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters that ride two wheels, all the brothers and sisters that ride one wheel. I salute you, definitely. Shout out to all those that got fast cars, that love fast cars, even luxury cars. Like, shout out to all my guys riding around in the hoopties with the banging trunk too. I see you. Until next time, do what you do. No matter who's in your circle, no matter who's being negative, you got to take the time out to step back. Stand outside of yourself and look at yourself. See how you are reacting. See how you are being to people. And then you gotta stop. And you can look people in their face. You smile. You speak positive. You wish people a nice day. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.